Ali, and welcome back to my channel where I'm writing, I'm playing with inks and fountain pens, and I've been on a bit of a makeup pen spree. I think that probably happens all the time when you start looking at makeup pens and then you find so many beautiful ones. And for this one from Black Robin pens, it's only my second makeup pen, and I've been aware of Black Robin pens for a while now. And I recently started following them on Instagram, and they posted their latest drop. And as it so happens, I saw the reel of the latest drop 5 minutes after the drop, and I rushed over to the site because there was one pen in particular that I just loved. I've seen quite a few sort of coffee pens recently, especially the beautiful ones from Relic Pens. So I think that was one of the reasons why I was sort of, just looking for something very similar. And it came with a lovely thank you note. I mean, the packaging and the branding is just phenomenal. And this little envelope that has the certificate in it. And it looks very beautiful, and also has the measurements on it, so we'll keep that handy for later. And then it came with a card and a little sweetie, very cute. So I'm just going to put that in, but so we can. And I've already seen it because I can't add myself. But it comes in this lovely little felt sleeve. And I've already said to you it's a coffee pen. And it's the Arial Grand model. It's very glossy. And it comes with a rose gold number 6 Yovo nib in a medium. And a converter. It just has a beautiful finish. And actually, what I wasn't aware of when I bought it is actually a Jonathan Brooks resin from Carolina Pen Co. I totally went for it because it was a coffee pen. And so it worked out pretty well. And it almost feels a bit as if it's meant to be. I mean, it's just the most amazing resin. And I love that the grip section is sort of, has a swirly bit, but it's a bit darker. No, it's just wonderful. When I unboxed it, I was in my local coffee shop, which was very fitting. And I can't tell you how thrilled I am. I talked about this before, I always have problems like visualizing the size of the pen when I'm just reading the measurements. So I was a bit apprehensive that it would be very big, but it actually isn't. It's a tiny bit bigger than the Shelly pen, I think. So yeah, that's the masterpiece itself. So yeah, let's do like an official new pen day thing. So I have my ink journal here. I think I need to probably, I don't know if I'm, actually did do a new page. Okay. So I don't want to put shimmer ink in here. I think I will be a bit more careful with sort of the, with the makeup pens. At some point, obviously, I will still try it, but at the moment, now they're new to me, I think I want to, be a bit careful. So, and this is just like a Jinhao 82. That's in my March currently inked. And I'll say new pen day. And it's the model is the Grand Ariel. As far as I can tell, all the model names are named after Shakespeare characters, which is really lovely. And the material is aluminite rather by liner Penco. And then the color is, which is actually why I jumped on it, is Caffeine Withdrawal, because I mostly write my books in coffee shops and it just worked very well. And the nib is a Yovo nib number 6, rose gold and medium, and then the capped length is 151 millimeter, and the barrel diameter is 17.8 millimeter. The section length is 22.5 millimeter. And then, yeah, it was made on the 26th of February, so it's actually really new. So this is just beyond amazing. So let's carefully pack this away again. And then let's find an ink for it. On Office, I don't really have a designated coffee ink. Obviously I have some browns. Browns are probably the inks that I have most of. So yeah, let's do some ink swatching. I have my glass dip pen, some water, horrible ink rag. Let's go from lightest to darkest, or what I'm thinking of. Okay, so this is Diamine Autumn Oak. I won't make these swatches really big because I want them to dry quite quickly. Otherwise it's always like a total pain. And then we have Diamine Ancient Copper, sort of the, always feels sort of the next one up. I think the next one is probably Réauban Lidité. I just love these kind of ink menus, to be honest, because they're allowing me to see what kind of variations of a color I have. I very rarely swatch just the browns or just the blues. So let's leave it here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Ancient Copper. For some reason in my mind it wasn't quite as red, which makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, then, okay, let's do, I have a Lamy Crystal ink, which is one of the first ink bottles that I bought. That is Topaz. Yes or no? This is very spilly ink. It has like a really large opening, and it's also traveled a fair bit because I bought it in Germany. It's like a very posh stationery shop. Okay, then the next one is the ink that came with my Shelly pen, and that's Schaefer Brown. And I have not swatched the Schaefer Brown together with the other ones yet, so it's really, oh, that's interesting, okay. Yeah, for some reason I had in my mind it was much more like the Lamy ink, but it clearly isn't. And then the last one is Diamine Triple Chocolate. So they are some beverage related ones here. Okay. So, just get rid of the glass pen. And then what do we think? Okay. I mean, Autumn Oak would work. I have it in another pen at the moment though. I don't, as I said, Ancient Copper, I don't think. The detail is a bit too grey, weirdly. So, I think I'm leaning towards Triple Chocolate, and I also haven't had it in a pen yet, so that's always like a great motivator for me. Okay, I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to put Triple Chocolate in this pen, and then we're going to do like a lovely little thing. So we're all inked up. I made sure that the pen actually writes. And now we can do like a little wonderful little thing. I will probably smudge the hell out of this. Let's see. Close the ink bottle. And then I'm using just like a Diamine bottle cap to do the smudging. I think what I might do, So actually just turn this around to make it a bit more interesting. And obviously this doesn't post. I must say that this Yuvu nib is a bit smoother than the other one that I have on the Shelly pen. Maybe it's because it's rose gold plated. Caffeine. Draw. And it's inked with God, yeah, it's way smoother. Okay. So yeah, what do you think? Did I choose the right ink for it? Would you have chosen another one? Do you have other recommendations that fall into this sort of this brown spectrum? I could stare at this all day. It's just such a beautiful resin. And I find it so fun. Ooh, and see the swirly bits. I love that this one is much lighter. And I love this as that this just by chance is a Jonathan Brooks resin, and I didn't even realise when I pounced on it. It must have been like in the shop, like live for 5 minutes when I saw the reel. Otherwise, I don't think I would have managed to get it, because the other Arial Grand model that they released in the same drop was gone already when I went on the website. So yeah, I'm just overwhelmed that I'm, as a total newbie, was able to get this pen. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for experiencing this wonderful new pen day with me. I'm so glad you're here. Like, subscribe, you know what you do. And then I see you soon. Thank you.